Welcome to GDA Astrology, where we use astrology to improve relationships. And now we're going to talk about the Sagittarius Man. We will talk about the Sagittarius woman in a later video. Sagittarius Man. First, let's talk about it. It's the archer. The symbol of the Sagittarius is an archer, meaning they meet their mark. They really aim at things and go for it. That's what it's supposed to mean. Half man, half horse. It's a fire sign. These people are fiery, especially with their words, but they're fiery. You know, it's a sign they're very courageous. They have a lot of confidence. And the one thing you know about a Sag is they're very optimistic people. Do not throw cold water in their optimism because they won't mess with you behind that, straight up. And it's a mutable sign. Like I said, in the tropical zodiac, the mutable sign is finishing a season. So Sag is the last sign before the start of the winter. It's the last sign of the fall is Sagittarius. Now, let's talk about Sag men. These men are very, very adventurous. They like to have fun. They like to go out. They like to party. They like to be in the streets, basically. These people like to be out there. A lot of times they become very successful in their endeavors with simply because they're out meeting people all the time. They have a very optimistic outlook. They're fun to be around. They have what it takes to be successful, especially through networking. Well, think Jay-Z. Jay-Z's a Sagittarius. Sagittarius also can become moguls because anything a Sag does, they try to expand on it. They never just are good with this. They'll take this and make it that. That's just how Sagittarius get down. They make something small and they make it big. And it's the most optimistic sign of the zodiac. Sagittarius are ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is what? It's a planet, it's expansion. That's what they call it. Anything Sag, Jupiter is expansion. So they're always looking to expand everything they do and do it big. They do everything big. These guys have a mogul mindset and the optimism that doesn't die. Sometimes unrealistic optimism, but that's just how they get down. And guess what? They get a lot of things they want in life with that optimism. I mean, all the signs are dope, and we have all the signs within us. But I gotta say, Sagittarius are some cool people. You know, they're very wise. They're very smart. A lot of them are very spiritual, or they're into philosophy or some kind of higher learning. They're into those things. Yep. So you'll find Sagittarius's men and women as well, wherever the fun is, wherever there's something happening, where the goings on is going, you'll find a Sag there. Yep, that's where you'll find them. Now, let me tell you about the signs that's compatible. Let me pause it. But first, let me tell you what would make you irresistible to a Sagittarius man. Let me get to that. Now, what would make you irresistible to a Sagittarius man? Being like him, adventurous, not wanting to stay home all the damn time, being on the go, ready to have fun, ready to be spontaneous. One thing they are, they might just come in and say, hey, let's take a flight somewhere. Like literally, you got to be ready to be on the go. So if you want to be irresistible to a Sagittarius man, just be ready. Bags packed, ready to do shit all the time. And then introduce things yourself. And number one thing is be optimistic in your outlook. They're going to always check on you. But if you downtrodden, always sad and upset, you're going to drive them away. They just don't like that energy. Now let's talk about the signs that's compatible to Sagittarius men. Let's start with Sagittarius. Of course, two Sagittariuses can make it, without a doubt. They are on the same energy. They're on the same wavelength. Only thing about a Sag is they do get bored quickly and they will look other way. They don't see nothing wrong with looking at other people and flirting, and that's what they do. So just be aware of that. You'll never fully have them. It's just Aries and Sag is a very good match. Aries and Sag is a very, very, very good match. And because Aries are full of energy, Sag is full of energy, two fire signs, they lighten each other fire, they have a lot of things in common, a lot of things they can do, things like that. Sagittarius and Leo. This is a good match. This is a very good match as well. Again, two fire signs. They both like to do their thing. They like to be out here. It's just a perfect match. There's a lot of energy going there. The Leo woman is the queen. The Sag don't have a problem with that. Go ahead, queen, do your thing. I'm doing me. Optimism meets enthusiasm. It's a very good match. Now we're going to talk about Sagittarius with the air signs. Sag and Aquarius, again, this is a meeting of the minds. High-minded Sag, highly intelligent Aquarius. This is a meeting of the minds. It's an excellent match. Sagittarius and Libra. This is one of, now Sagittarius, it has two matches that I think that are really outstanding. And one is Sag and Libra, and the other one is Sag and Gemini, which is next. But we'll talk about Sag and Libra. This is a great match. Because first of all, Libra brings a lot of balance to a Sagittarius. But not only that, Libra's an air sign and they love to travel. They love to move around. They don't like to stay in the same place. They're very elegant as well. They have the elements that Sag just likes. They will keep a Sag interested. And then they're into ambiance and the things around them. And Sagittarius is like that as well. Now let's get into Sag and Gemini. I had mentioned Gemini before in a previous video with Sag. It's one of the better matches in the zodiac, literally. Sag and Gemini, it's just great. They're two mutable signs, meaning they can adjust to each other, they can change to each other and everything. But the main thing is Geminis hate being bored. Sages are not going to be bored. You got a fun person and a fun person, literally. And they both love to talk. All fire signs love to talk, by the way. But they all them two love to talk. And they'll be talking and traveling and doing things, fun shit, all kind of shit. They literally Bonnie and Clyde, like ride or die together. They will forget about everybody else. It'll be just them two. Like, it's really a good match. I'm going to eventually look those up because I know I'm going to find a lot of those long-term marriages. Yeah, that's one of them. And it's crazy because a Sag is hard to pin down. So is a Gemini, but they keep each other excited. And this has been GDA Astrology. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with some more videos. Peace.